Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another week-ish in my life. These are never exactly a week, but it is currently Tuesday afternoon, evening-ish, and I don't really have a ton planned this week. We are going down this weekend to Utah to visit my family and Jacob's family for Mother's Day. So we do have that coming up. I don't know how much I will film while we're in Utah because we're just going to be spending time with family and I never feel like I really want to film. So this may end up being like the rest of this week and then some of next week. We'll see how much I end up filming. I don't have a ton of plans. I have just been like down the rabbit hole reading. I have finished 3 books in the last 3 days. So I need to do a little bit of like pulling my head out of fantasy worlds and try and get myself to like actually do some stuff. But we'll see how that goes. We are about a week and a half away from a big event that we plan at work. And so work's a little bit crazy right now. Just trying to do that. So I feel like I come home and I'm just so drained purely from just trying to like track a bunch of things and think of every single little detail that needs to be planned in this event. That has led to me mostly coming home and just reading, but again, I feel like I need to like ease up on the reading a little bit. I'm sure my husband would love to see more of me, but that's kind of what's been happening lately. I am in the middle of reading for a reading vlog, so that's part of it, but we're getting some nice weather, but then it like keeps going up and down. Like we'll have a few really nice warm days and then we'll have a couple days that are really cold. Today was kind of chilly this morning. It's a bit warmer now though. Yesterday it was super rainy, so we're just kind of all over the board on the weather situation, but really that's kind of it for this intro. Not a ton going on. We don't really have any plans, but I'll just bring you along on this very normal, mundane week of my life. So you know how in the intro yesterday I was talking about how I need to like get my head out of the fantasy worlds in my books and like do some real life things? Yes, that's not happening at all because I just got my hold in for Holy Terrors. And so I am about to drop everything and just binge through this book. I really do want to try and be more present when we go down this weekend for Mother's Day with our families, so I need to get this done before then because I know this is going to consume my mind. Carrie from Carrie Can Reads was just posting about this the other day, like yesterday, how she was reading it, and literally this hold that I've been waiting for like a month finally came in that day. So I'm very excited. I am about to be just sat on the couch reading this book for the next however long it takes me to read it. I honestly don't even know how long it is. I don't know anything. I just know that I need to read this book. I read the second book in the series in what? Like a month ago? When did I read it? I don't even know. Like March? Something like that. And it leaves off on quite the cliffhanger. So I have been waiting for this book for a while now. So I am going to just try and pace myself and not like speed read it to the point where I miss things, but I am going to be binging through this book. So if I don't talk a lot or film a lot for the next couple of days, it's because I am trying to get through this book before we go down to Utah for the weekend. So let's dive into Holy Terrors. It's now Monday afternoon. I didn't film a ton over the weekend. I filmed a couple clips, but I don't think I've talked to you guys since I started Holy Terrors. and I binged that book so much. I didn't even really hardly film any clips of me reading it because I just got sucked in and I just read it in like 2 days. So it was really good. I don't know that it was a 5-star. I feel like it was like a 4.5. It was so close. There was a couple things I didn't love. There was a lot of new characters that got introduced, so it got a little bit confusing. Overall, I just really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy because I feel like I have had a lot of series over the past like year and a half that just don't deliver at the end. Like, I feel like there are just so many series that I loved the first book. Sometimes I even love the second book, and then they just flop so hard at the last book of the series, and it's so frustrating. So very happy to report that Holy Terrors was still phenomenal. I do think the first book was my favorite book, but I don't feel like I still loved the rest of the series too. So overall, great series, highly recommend. I am now on to another book which I am reading for a reading vlog, which is partially where some of the clips this week have gone, is towards that. So that never helps when I'm trying to like figure out what to film for a weekly vlog, but this weekend was good. We went down Friday night. Didn't really do anything Friday night. I'm trying to think of what was happening. I feel like we got there a little bit later, so we just kind of talked for a minute and then went to bed. And then Saturday I got up and I helped my younger brother clean his room while Jacob went on a bike ride. So it was my youngest brother, and we just like deep cleaned his room, like went through his clothes, got rid of stuff kind of thing. And then I went to lunch with Jacob, my husband, and we went and tried this place. It's called Seven Brothers. I don't know how widespread it is, but it's like a Hawaiian burger place. It was actually really good. They're very messy, but they put like teriyaki sauce and fry sauce on all of their burgers, which was a very interesting combo. They definitely, like, it's an intense meal. And instead of like fries, they have like sliced potatoes. I don't know. They're really good, but highly recommend if you're in an area that has one. I don't know if it's just Utah or if they're broader than that. I have no idea, but was very good. And then Saturday afternoon, I ended up getting roped into helping my dad plant trees down at my grandpa's farm. We were taking like some of the willows and transplanting them over into a different field. Anyway, so we were working on that for a few hours, which I think I filmed a couple clips of, but it was actually really nice. I say get roped into, but I did agree to go. So it was me and my dad and my youngest brother were working on that for probably like 3 hours. My dad and my younger brother kept going afterwards, but I needed to head over to my in-laws. I went over there for dinner that night, and we did like a Mother's Day thing with Jacob's family. And then when we got back, my dad and brother were still working on that, so we went down to help them for a little bit, and then we went and got groceries and stuff for our Mother's Day meal for my mom. And then Sunday we just went to church with my family, and then we made my mom's Mother's Day meal, and then we came home. So that's kind of what you missed since I last updated you. But I think I'm gonna continue this vlog for a couple more days. I don't know if it'll go all week. I might start a new one like midweek, but I don't really have a ton going on this week in my outside of work life. Work is going to be really crazy. Next Monday is our big senior awards night event that we plan, and so I'm gonna have a lot of stuff going on at work this week. So I'm not sure how much is going to happen outside of that, but I need to go edit a video right now, and then I'll cook dinner and stuff. But really, that's what's going on. I'll bring you along in the next couple days, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. when it's Tuesday afternoon. I don't have a lot to say, but I did get a package in the mail, which I didn't know what it is, but I figured I'd open it on the vlog. See if I can get this open. That one's like weirdly. But this is, it's big, okay. This is The Grey House. This is a book for my Around the World in Books challenge. The next video that I want to do, which I'm going to be hopefully starting end of this week, next week, is Eastern Europe. And so this is my pick for one of the countries there. It's definitely a chunky one, but I love this cover so much. It's very Howl's Moving Castle-esque, but I'm excited. Oh, interesting. There's a lot of different types of formatting in here and fonts. Huh. But this one will be fun. I can add it to my shelf, but you will be seeing this one in a video. Hopefully in not too long. We'll see how long it takes me to get through this book, but not really doing anything today. We just tried a new recipe, which was actually really good. It was like these Greek meatball things. And then I've just been doing some laundry. I'm gonna read probably until I go to bed, but tomorrow I think we might go do some shopping. Really, I just am kind of feeling mentally done by the time I get home because we have so many things going on at work this week trying to get ready for our event. So my brain's a little dead. I feel scattered, but that's kind of what's happening. I will continue this video tomorrow and then I think we'll end it tomorrow night, but I got a book and I'm excited about it. I figured I should probably hop on and end this vlog so I can start a new one, but it's now Wednesday. I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it up here. I don't know that I really have anything to say. Yesterday I did go shopping. I stopped at Joann's just to see if they had anything good for cheap, but they're really picked over at this point. I think they only have a couple more weeks and then they're gonna be completely closed, which is sad, but I didn't end up buying anything because they're just like, they had fabric and stuff that really mostly what was stocked was fabric and fake flowers, but they didn't have any that I liked enough to commit to buying. They mostly had good Halloween stuff. So that's kind of, I don't know. I don't have anything that I need to make out of Halloween fabric at the moment. So that was probably my final Joann's trip, which is sad, but and then I went to Walmart because I needed to get a converter thing for my bike pump so that we can blow up balloons at work to decorate the stage for our senior awards night. So we're making good progress on that. I'm getting to the point where I feel I'm feeling pretty good about how much we have done, but you know how events go. They always just ends up being that you get to the event and then all of a sudden you have a million more things that you just didn't even think of. So we'll see. I think we're doing pretty good though. I feel like both of us in our office are like very detailed, organized people, so I think between the two of us we've thought of pretty much everything. So I'm excited. It'll be good. I will be glad for it to be over though. So that's where we're at, but I don't think I have anything else to say really. Hopefully I feel like this vlog has mostly just been me talking because I haven't had anything to really film, but I also haven't really had anything to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I will start a new vlog and hopefully I will come up with more things to do for that one, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.